Hello Gemini, thanks for joining me for October's Taroscope, free Taroscope with Animal Totem. As always, we're going to use the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, which is my creation, and then we're going to pull a card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards. If you are a Patreon subscriber or supporter, then you will have access to an additional video when I pull another card, and this month from a different deck, and this month the deck will be the Story Cards by Kathy Nichols. And also Patreon subscribers get, or participants, get access to all 12 videos free, all 12 additional bonus card videos free, and they get them early with no Google ads. So if you're interested in finding out more about that, you can do so below. I'm going to make sure I do a little shuffling on each video because there was so much talk about the shuffling last month. I want you to know that I always shuffle the cards in between. I do a shuffle like this type of shuffle, in between to kind of clear the energy out of the deck. And then when I go to the hand shuffling, that is to kind of concentrate the energy back in for the spread. Okay, that's the way I do it. I don't think there's any right or wrong way to do it, but there was a lot of talk about that, so I just wanted to do a quick cover of that. So let's go ahead and get the cards rolling for our Gemini friends for the month of October of 2018. Okay, and I don't really have any, I don't really, people ask about the spread. There's no spread. I mean, I don't know. When I do a reading, I sometimes lay out the whole deck. And I think that by limiting yourself to this card in this position means that it really limits the reading. And I've just really gotten away from that over the years. But that's the way I do it. If you want to do it differently, knock yourself out. One thing I'll say about the way other people shuffle, if you're shuffling and a card flies out, you need to look at that card. Don't just pick it up and stick it back in the deck because you have to be so controlled about how the cards get to cut it. You know, when those cards come out flying out, those are, you know, those are the ones you want to look at for sure. That's my take on it. But again, everybody does it their own way. One more thing before we start. I totally forgot, so we'll get to it later. Getting off on the shuffling and spread tangent. Well, the first card out was the Seven of Rods, and this is a card of struggle. So some of you may have been going through some struggle, and feeling like you cannot move forward, feeling like you want to move forward, but you're stuck and you can't move forward. Well, this is going to turn around, it looks like. This says that there's a stalemate that's going to open up and change. What was a stalemate, what was a blockage, will turn around and change. And something's coming back to you that's been taken away. You know, this month, September to some degree, but October for sure, everything's going direct finally. We had a lot of planets retrograde there for a while, so a lot of people, these kind of things have been showing up in quite a few of the spreads. I think a lot of people have been feeling stuck, and a lot of things are going to start moving forward now. This soulmate card, and I'm telling you, I do shuffle. I shuffle like crazy. This soulmate card has come out in at least half of the readings. And it's come out in your reading as well. I said in one of the other readings, maybe it's because as we move into we're in Libra, excuse me one second. I need a drink of water. Yeah, we're in the sign of Libra for most of October. So that is the sign of the partnerships and everything, so maybe it has something to do with that, but boy has this card been out a lot. But people are going to be coming together is what I could, you know, say about it, it seems. You know, they're going to be coming together, and you won't feel so alone. And this card is a card of like feeling it's you against the world, you know. There's news coming, the Page of Cups. Page of Cups, all the young dudes carry the news. I don't usually use pages as people. Occasionally they can be, but especially the Page of Cup is more of something in spirit, something in intuition, news coming, or maybe you're going to get a flash or an insight or a dream, and things are going to change around. We don't have anything in Scorpio. Oh, we are going to be moving into Scorpio though, because this is water energy. We will be moving into a water sign of Scorpio on the 23rd. Also, so that may have some impact there. The soulmate, in your case, looks to be this Knight of Rods. So the Knight of Rods is a fire sign person. Not necessarily a male. It could be male, female, or whoever. a fire sign, a Leo, a Aries, or a Sagittarius. And they seem to be the person that is the soulmate here. Now, for those of you seeking love, it absolutely could be a lover, you know. But a soulmate is not only a lover. Soulmates are all sorts of people in your life. You know, they could be your worst enemies at times, could be a soulmate that's helping you to learn some kind of a lesson. In this case, he does show up in the upright position. I'm saying he, but as I just said, it could be anybody, but I'll refer to him as a he. He's in the upright position. He might be a fire sign, which is a Leo, an Aries, or a Sag. Leo is very strong on this. It feels very strong for many of you that this would be a Leo. This is card here of Two of Pentacles. So that is, sometimes it's like balancing money, robbing Peter to pay Paul. But to me it feels like the two of you are putting your finances together and you're going to work it out together. That's what this feels like to me. You're going to work it out together. You're going to figure out, I'll contribute this much, you contribute this much. I pay this, you pay that. So it could be like if you're going to be getting serious in a relationship and setting up house together, you know, deciding who's going to pay what bills, who's going to pay. But it could also be a business partnership too. You know, we're going to join forces in our financial things for a business here. We're going to have a business partnership. You pay some, I pay some. These are your financial responsibilities, these are my financial responsibilities. It's really beautiful that we have the star down here towards the bottom of the spread, and it's connected to this, and it's connected this way. And the star is such a beautiful card. It is spirit guides, angels, higher forces, all the angelic realm. It just is the higher, the next levels up from us on the earth plane. And whenever star shows up in the spread, it always indicates that there's going to be blessings, that there's spiritual help and guidance available, especially with these when I put Page of Cups and Star together, it's like this is some kind of you know, a spirit guide, or somebody is around you, you know, helping guide you, helping set things up for chance, quote-unquote chance meetings, you know, synchronistic events, people coming together. So there is a turnabout. What's been stuck is going to move forward, and it's in large part due to a soulmate who is showing up as the Knight of Rods. Okay, I'm going to do your animal totem, but I do quickly. It was 12:12 when I turned that on. Show you some of this cool stuff that I'm doing now. This looks so much better in the dark. I was doing it last night. This is the celestial art from your chart, that I do from your chart. It's got your chart actually in the art itself, and then there's planetary imagery and animal totems and all sorts of stuff. And this is the astroglyphs, which a couple people have told me that they are getting these done as tattoos. I still have the really cool t-shirts available, and if you are in the UK and Germany, they are now available in UK and Germany. They used to be only in the US, so that has changed. Another thing is the solstice readings are still available for a limited time till the end of September, and then they won't be available until next year. So if you're interested in a predictive reading for the quarter with your chart, check that out. And let's go ahead and move to the animal totem for our Gemini friends for October. The bee, busy. Bees are busy. Fertility, abundance, creativity, propagation, strong connection to home and family, accomplishing tasks in a timely manner, tasting the sweet nectar in life. Yeah, I feel like this is accomplished. You know, we've accomplished this task, we're moving on, and this is here. Maybe take this part out of it, but this is, you know, that sweet nectar, absolutely. You know, time for pleasure, love, friends, whatever this is, for good vibrations and connecting with souls on a soul level. So that's, you know, very, very favorable. So that's the reading. Now, again, if you're a Patreon subscriber or participant, if you do the $8 level, you not only get this reading, the free readings early, but you get them with no Google ads on, and you'll get the additional bonus card, which I'm going to record directly after this video. But these will still be free. You're just going to get them a little later if you decide not to become a patron. And I appreciate all the ways that you support me. And oh, one more thing about the Patreon. It's $8 for all 12. So instead of Vimeo, where you're paying $3 or $4 for each video, You pay one fee and you can watch all the videos early and the bonus videos. So, but I do appreciate everything you do by purchasing my different wares I have here, my books, decks, shirts. You can all find that all on my site, the Astro Art, you know. That all helps to contribute to me continuing to do the free readings every month on YouTube, like I have been for years now. Remember that you are love and beauty incarnate. Have some fun this month, Gemini. And I'll have a great October, and I'll speak to you soon.